Good morning, Bulldogs. I'm Maddie.
And I'm Robbie, and this is your January edition of your Bulldog Rundown Show, where we bring you news for students by students.
On this month's show, we will talk to our counselors, students, and teachers on what we are doing to prepare for the new semester.
We will also bring you inside the wrestling gym to show you how we prepare for a state title. All that and more coming right up.
We are 1 month into 2025, and most people have new resolutions they are trying to achieve this year. Did you set any resolutions this year?
My New Year's resolution is to become a D1 athlete for track and field.
Well, let's hear from some of our students on their goals this year.
Going into the year 2025, people set many goals to accomplish throughout this year. And today, we'll be looking at these goals these people wish to accomplish. Let's go.
My New Year's resolution for 2025 is to start preparing for my body competition that I have later on this year, August 2025. I just feel like it's finally time for me to start preparing for my competitions because that's what I want to do later on in life. So far, it's going pretty bad. I stopped going to the gym for like 2 weeks and I kind of stunted my progress with that. Well, I've been meal prepping and making sure I eat a butt ton of calories, carbs, and proteins.
My name is Carlos Ramirez, and I'm a junior. My New Year's resolutions are to get a better physique, eat better diet, and get my money up. I chose these resolutions because they mean a lot to me, right? I care about my health. I also care about being able to have income so I can provide for myself, I plan to stay consistent in the gym as well as in the kitchen, making good food, having a good diet, try not to eat bad foods, none of that. And to get my money up, I gotta get a job, it's important. And yeah.
My name is Fernando Varela. I'm in 11th grade, and my New Year's resolution is to get better at playing guitar. I want to get better at guitar because I just picked it up a couple months ago, and I thought it was really fun, and I just want to keep doing it. I chose this resolution because I thought it'd be really cool to be able to play music with my family at parties and stuff. This has been since February 2024. I think I've improved a lot because when I started, I was a beginner. I didn't know anything. It's been going pretty good. I've been learning more and more songs every day and getting better.
New Year's resolutions are all about accomplishing goals, and I hope that's what everybody does this following year and follows through on their goal they set to achieve. And that's it for this segment.
Thank you, Emmy. Now let's hear from our teachers on what they want to accomplish this semester.
As the first semester comes to an end, we asked teachers how they felt about the journey. From challenges to triumphs, here's what they had to say about their experiences, the growth they've witnessed in their students, and what's next for second semester.
I feel like the first semester was a great start to the year. I think there are plenty of things that everybody can improve upon, but I think everyone should take a minute and celebrate their success because it feels like winter is upon us and that can be hard. And so I think that we should have a little celebration and then get ready to start second semester.
I think the first semester went pretty well overall. It was pretty good. I think if students were here most of the time, they turned in their work on time, they participated in the classroom activities, so I think overall it went well.
I feel that the biggest trend or pattern in student performance ties directly to attendance. And the students that are here the most do the best, and the students that miss the most school struggle not only with the content they missed, but just catching up and then feeling like they're a part of the class.
Okay, so I think trends in student performance that I noticed, that there was either really like on top of things, or just like I'm gonna kind of do whatever I want and then scramble when I'm suffering in my grades. I think there was kind of no gray area. It was either or.
I think a lot of the qualities and habits that the successful students demonstrated this year, a lot of those had to do with like participating in the classroom discussions, because you could have like 90-95% attendance, but if you just sit there and don't do anything, that's not going to be helpful. So I think participating in the classroom activities and discussions, most of the students who were successful, they did all those things in the class.
Oh man, okay, so I would suggest that these students who feel like they didn't meet their goal, I think that they just have to really look back and see how much more effort they could have put in. And if we're not talking effort, maybe identify distractions or identify different things that really held them back. And I'd even offer them the opportunity to tell me what I can do differently to best support them.
For students that didn't meet their goals this semester, set a new goal. There's always time. You can always improve, and that really should be the ultimate goal of your life, is getting better every year. So if first semester wasn't it for you, then turn the page and start second semester off great and finish the year strong, and that will just carry on for the rest of your life beyond Hermiston High School.
We also asked some of our seniors to share their advice to underclassmen on how to succeed with the new semester. Let's hear from them now.
Today we decided to go ask a couple seniors on their thoughts on their first semester and how they think they could improve for next semester.
What advice do you have for students going into the next semester?
For the senior class, I just say stay on top of your stuff. This is our, final like 6 months of school. You might as well just grind it out and don't risk, failing and taking your graduation away.
I would say you really try in your classes. It's the last year you have, just try and get everything done.
I would say to not skip, get a class on time, and do your work.
I would say don't slack off, don't get any missing assignments, and don't skip.
I would say lock in and do your work, and don't have missing assignments. I have like 20, and there's like 10 days to do them, and now I'm not going to do them. My grades are kind of mid. All right. How do you feel the first semester went for you?
The first semester went kind of bad for me, some stuff, but grades and all that's all good. Most A's. I got like 2 B's, but other than that, it's pretty good.
I mean, I went pretty good. Minus all the missing assignments, it was pretty easy, not a lot of work.
I feel like personally it went bad, but yet again, that's my fault. I could have made it better.
I think it went pretty good. I had some fun, and my grades are pretty decent. I feel like I can get them to where I want them to be in the next few days. So for sure, it went pretty good.
I think it went pretty good, honestly. Besides the missing assignments, it's pretty easy. I have like 5 classes.
And what are you looking forward to in the upcoming semester?
Probably just track, and then like not having to do that much work, and then like, because I'm gonna graduate hopefully if I pass all my classes. So, yeah.
Just passing all my classes, only having 5 classes, and graduating.
Graduating and yeah, basically get out of here.
I think just finishing off the year, soccer season for sure, and probably just making the most of my time here.
State wrestling, and then about state for track. I got some big goals I'm trying to achieve. I'm trying to hit 200 in hammer and like about 170 in discus, and just make it for state in wrestling as a first year. But there's some upcoming things I'm excited for. Also prom, that's gonna be a movie. So you all have survived the first week of your new semester. Have you ever wondered what all goes into making a successful student schedule? Let's hear from our counselors on how that works.
What's up, Bulldogs? I'm Jesse, and we're going to be running you through how counselors help transition and prepare for the next semester.
Transition is always chaotic because students have a lot of needs and also grades, right? Like a lot happens within the first semester in those 18 weeks of whether students pass or not.
I think the seniors are really excited that they only have 1 semester left. So the counselors are all working really diligently with their seniors to make sure that they have the credits that they need and are scheduled in the classes that they need. So it's a lot of energy and excitement.
Schedule change request. Speaking for myself, I'm currently on request number 346. So it will be quite a bit of schedule changes to go.
Almost all of them. If I had to give a rough estimate, I'd probably say we're close to like 500-600 now.
Transition right now for counselors is a little bit chaotic. I will say it's a little bit stressful because we are helping students with not just the schedule changes, not just the requests that are coming in, but also students that are trying to make sure that they pass. So sometimes when students send one in and after an hour or two, they're like, well, why haven't I heard about this? Well, that's part of the reason why. There is a process that we go through where our administrator takes a look and has to approve things.
From first semester to second semester? Yeah. It's going well. It's busy for us. It's a busy time because we have students with a lot of requests and needs.
For them, theirs is just more, I would say it's more scheduled because they have to meet certain deadlines, so we have to be on top of their grades and attendance a little bit more.
And so if they're stuck on things or they're needing help advocating with teachers or just clarifying things, sometimes that is part of it. And it does play into schedule changes a little bit because you have to know, is this going to be the right class for them going into the next semester or not?
I'm trying to make sure that students pass their first semester classes so that they stay on track. But it's going well. It's exciting to see students moving from semester 1 to semester 2.
Seniors are very stressed right now because they want to make sure that they have all the classes that they need to graduate. So for them, they're experiencing high stress, I would say, and also because they're applying for scholarships, they're applying for schools.
More saying you're at risk if you don't start showing up, or for some reason you weren't successful in these classes, so now we have to find a way to make sure that you're doing this. And for the majority of them, they're doing what they're supposed to, but it's just a lot of more constant reminders because they have less time to meet the requirements. So it's just a lot more conversations with the seniors.
And this is the end of the segment. We hope you enjoy.
Can you change my schedule?
Hey, whoa, what schedule? What schedule?
Please.
I hate being a counselor. Thank you, counselors, for all that hard work. Another group of staff that works really hard in our building is our amazing hall monitors. Let's hear what they have to say about their jobs.
Yeah, I am Kat. I have been working here since 2015, so this is my 10th year. Wow. Yeah, I know.
My name is Adrian Muniz. I think I've been here for 5 years now. I think 5 years.
Well, I show up to work, I make one of several cups of coffee, check my emails, and then I head over where I do morning study tables. After that, the bell rings, it's time for first period. I usher all the stragglers to their class, which is like herding cats. Then I just walk around the halls and make sure kids are where they're supposed to be, or try to make sure where they're supposed to be.
For me, I get here at 7:30 and we check in, go over who has maybe lunch detention or ISS for the day, and we kind of assess where to find them and who we're looking for, and we go and collect students or phones. Probably the biggest challenge that I face personally is sometimes students tend to think that class is not important, and so they decide not to go to class, and so trying to convince them to go to class can be challenging.
I think that there is systemic inequalities that exist within the education system that prevent marginalized people from succeeding or doing well. So I guess just navigating all that is the hardest part.
I love the students, so getting time to spend with everyone here, and a lot of the staff members are fun, so it's a fun place to be.
Seeing kids succeed from, hold on, they're talking. The voices. yeah, seeing kids grow and turn into something positive.
Thanks, Kat and Adrian. Now onto the best segment, our men's wrestling team. We're winning the state, baby! Woo!
Hello, who am I here with?
You're here with Isaac and Trevor.
Perfect. Isaac, do you know that you're ranked #1 in the state of Washington for 3A?
Yep, and it feels good. I'm finally getting my respect that I've been needing for the last 2 years that I've been on varsity and going to state. So finally getting that recognition feels good.
How does that momentum, knowing that you're #1 in the state, has the production that, you know, you're the #1, so everyone thinks you're going to win and everyone's coming for your spot?
Well, we just train hard in practice, keep grinding, and make sure I get that #1 spot.
Hello, I'm here with freshman sensation Jaden Martinez, ranked #5 in the state as a first-time high school wrestler. Jaden, how does that boost your confidence knowing that without even wrestling a high school state championship, you're already ranked #5 in the state?
It just motivates me more to become #1.
What do you do during practice to try to help your teammates learn that to get that state title this year?
I just try to push them, keep them encouraged, keep them going.
Even knowing this is your first year, knowing that Hermiston has been the runner-up for the last 2 years, what are you going to do to make that different this year and win it?
I'm going to win it. I'm going to get first.
Perfect, thank you. This is our state champion, Aiden Larson. He's a freshman. Aiden,
a sophomore.
What are your goals as being a sophomore this year for wrestling?
Jogging! I'm going to win another state title, baby.
Are you going to plan on doing anything in the summer nationally at Fargo and Greco?
I'm going to go to Fargo. I'm going to go to national duels. I'm going to do all that I can. Do all that I can.
And that is all for our January rundown. We hope to have a great start to your year in a new semester. See you next month for your February show.